Hey, what's up guys? This is Martin here from Kodiak, coming to you live like always from beautiful Poland here in the woods. It's been a wonderful, warm day so far. We can hear some birds that are singing, some woodpeckers here on the trees, and it's been a good day so far. So anyway, on this video, I want to talk to you guys about something that's really important and critical to understand, especially if you're someone who's new into personal development, or maybe you've been on this journey for quite a while. You've really elevated your life. You've really progressed in comparison to your peers. And this is something that y'all have to understand. You will be hated as a chosen one. The chosen ones today have no support, they have no friends, and they have no family. And this can be really difficult to deal with. And I can assure you, man, I've been on this journey for 7 years, and till this day, it is something that is really difficult to deal with. You know, I've lost so many friends, so many, maybe, some family members for sure. And it's always been that way, okay? So expect it to happen, so you don't get disappointed. But in all reality, it is a necessary step for becoming better in life. Because we're like, all you guys who are watching me consistently, all you guys who are into my content, we're kind of like outside the matrix in a way. We can't fit in. You know, we're struggling with loneliness. We have no friends, no family. Some of us are really single. And it's almost like we can't really fit in this crazy world today. And it's for a reason. It's because you are the chosen one. And the chosen ones are the rarest breed. Okay, it's just started to rain. It's the perfect setting to record this video. So guys, it is a difficult journey, especially when you're alone. You have no one around you. You're single, you're lonely, you have no family, no friends, no bros, no sisters, right? I get you, man. It is difficult. It is one of the toughest moments, or one of the toughest aspects of being a hungry, success-driven individual. It is really difficult. But it is just part of life, okay? And it's almost like you can't really relate to anyone. You know, just look at your average human being today. They're so obsessed with all this BS, with the news, the media, the football games, the soccer games, NBA, video games, food, pills, and bro, I'm not gonna get into that. But just look at your average human being today, your average man especially. I just can't relate to him, really. And that's why you're going to be alone. Because nobody's going to understand you. Especially if you're really driven and you're really ambitious. Oh my God, man. Like success today, success is frowned upon. Success is being demonized by society. And no wonder why so many of you guys are struggling. Because we're different. We're the chosen ones. I think God is listening to me. That's why we have rain right now, for sure. Thank you, our Creator. And I don't want to talk about my spiritual side here, but it will be lonely, especially for someone who is driven, you're into personal development, and particularly if you've progressed through life. Maybe you've improved your fitness life, your relationship life, your financial life, your mentality. Maybe you've moved to a different country. Yes, it will be difficult. This is why, me for instance, just to use me as an example here, I'm kind of in that no man's land at this point. Because I've surpassed every single one of my old friends. I can't even relate to them anymore. Because I've elevated so much. I'm operating on a very different frequency level. I have a different vibration, different energy. And I've surpassed them in every single way. But at the same time, I'm not successful yet to be invited to the big boys club. You know where I'm coming from? I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working for my seat at the restaurant, at the big boys club. Okay, but the bottom line is you will be alone on this journey. It is it's like a thing that a lot of you perceive as being a bad thing. But in actuality, being alone can actually be a really big gift because you're not distracted. No one is interrupting you. Nobody is wasting your time with drama. Nobody's asking you for money. Nobody's dragging you through bullshit or all this crap that's out there. You have peace. You have inner peace. And you can focus on your life. You can focus on your purpose. Excuse me. And you can be this divine human being. And you can align yourself with your vision. And that's irreplaceable. You know, I'd much rather be hated and respected than to be liked and lied to people. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I know a lot of people are so fake nowadays. They want to lie to people. Like, you can have someone, you know, women do this all the time. You can have a woman who is 100 pounds overweight, and all her fat friends will tell her, "Hey babe, hey honey, you look amazing." Even though she's 100 pounds overweight, she knows that. You know, she feels like shit. She's feeling like shit. She's not confident. She's very insecure. She's battling all kinds of demons. But yet, she has all these fake people around her who are lying and placating to her. They're deceiving her. And a lot of the times, they're doing it because they don't want her to become better. Because if she elevates, if she gets to a new level in life, she's going to be perceived as a threat. She's going to be hated. Because she's above them now. You know, she's not a part of the fat club anymore. And it's the same thing for you guys. If any of you who wants to, like, let's just say, you're someone who wants to make money, okay? You're tired of being broke, being poor. Okay, I mean, it's different because broke is like, it's just like a word for saying that you have no money, okay? It's just like, it's a way of saying that you don't have money, okay? You have a low bank account balance. But being poor is something completely different. Being poor is like a state of mind. Oh, this is not going to work out. You know, I'm never getting anywhere. I'm a nobody. I'm stuck. You know, this is not going to work out. The world is against me. The government is against me. The politicians are against me. Donald Trump is against me. This is the kind of BS I'm talking about. This is a poor person's mentality. You know, because being broke is different. Being broke is just that you don't have money, okay? You have no cash. You know, you have a negative bank account balance. This is what it is. So, let's just imagine you want to improve your life, financial life. And you tell all your friends, "Hey man, hey guys, I'm going to start this new business. I'm going to go into this career path because I want to become better. I want to raise my standards." And you know what they're going to do in most cases? They're going to criticize you. They're going to insult you. They're going to tell you, "Who do you think you are? Why don't you want to be like us anymore?" That's what they're going to say. And it can be difficult because they lower your confidence. And that's not good for you. It's like that crabs in a bucket mentality. They want to drag you down into their own BS, their own problems, their own struggles. And it is toxic. And if your motherfucking friends are doing it, leave them. You don't need them in your life. Because a real friend is going to support you on your cause, on your mission in life, on your purpose, on your goals. That's a sign of a real friend. Like, I've read this one quote the other day. Yesterday, actually. And it just, you know, when I read it, I was like, man, this is the realest thing I've ever heard. And the quote said, "Any friend that turns into an enemy has been hating since day one. Mic drop. Because it's so real. It is so legit. And it really explains to you how this whole thing works. Because a real friend is never going to hate on you. Yes, at times he might get a little bit jealous. He might get a little bit insecure because you're getting better. But it's normal. We're all human beings, okay? We all have emotions. We're all dealing with our own things, okay? With our own struggles. And it can be difficult to deal with. But bear in mind, a real friend is never going to hate on you. Yes, he may criticize you. He may tell you that you're doing this, just the wrong way. You're doing the wrong thing. You should switch your path. Yes. You should change your lane if you want to improve your life. He's going to point it out to you. Because he actually cares. But a hater is something completely different. A hater is just someone who's just going to criticize you. He's just going to bash on you. He's going to attack you for wanting to become better. He's going to throw all kinds of sayings at you. Oh, you're being egoistical. You're shallow. You're never going to succeed. Who do you think you are? You're a nobody. You're too young. You're too old. You're too tall. You're too short. Okay, you don't come from the right background. That's what they're going to tell you. So you should never listen to them. Never. Because no one knows how capable you are. Nobody knows it. Even you don't know how powerful you are until you actually go out and execute. But nobody's aware of your potential. Okay, we as human beings, we're so powerful. We have so many amazing gifts. We have so many amazing talents. We have so many great skills. Like a lot of you guys who are watching me, you're so amazing, you're so badass, but the world is purposefully trying to pull you down. It is trying to demolish you. It is trying to squash your talent and tell you that you're not worthy enough, that you're not capable, that you don't have this, you don't have that. Well, fuck you. Give a big fuck you finger to all these guys who are telling you these kind of things. It's like that saying, a flock of sheep flocks together. It's always been that way. We're basically like the wolves of society, in a world full of sheep. We're like the lions in a world full of hyenas, sheep, snakes, parasites, ticks, vultures. I could go on and on and on. The world is a really dangerous place. So that's why it is so important to invest all that time into your mind, your personal development. Because that's really the only way you can have a sense of peace and you can be aligned with your vision. And now you have the right direction for your life. And I know this sounds really philosophical and complicated, but it's not. It takes time, but with the right work, with the right plan, and with discipline and all these important qualities that you need to become successful, you can make it a reality. So never listen to these idiots who tell you that it's impossible, or that you're not this, you're not that, or that you're too young, you're too old. It's like that saying, winners come up with solutions and losers come up with all kinds of excuses as to why it's not going to work out. Never listen to these losers, man. They're not worth your time. And you should never argue with them, because it's just not worth it, okay? You're going to waste so much time. Okay, if you have if you have people in your life who are telling you these kind of things, eliminate them. Leave them behind. That's my best advice. So, in other words, I'm just going to wrap it up because it started to rain like crazy. Stop listening to fucking losers. Focus on your own life, your passion, your purpose, your life, your career, your goals, and go for it. You will be lonely, you will have no support, but at the same time, stop expecting support from people, especially if you're a nobody. you've never made anything significant, you've never really achieved anything of value, of tangible value, stop expecting people to support you and focus on you. And if you can, join a couple of groups or communities where you can find like-minded people, like my own group. I have a free Discord group. Or maybe some other, I don't know, entrepreneurial clubs, some success clubs. They're out there. Because this is what you need. You will never rise above your environment. Your environment will force you to level up. It will drag you up. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful day. Stay strong.